This is Tommy Rance. Thanks for joining in. I'm going to talk about cataract surgery today. And I want to start by saying if you have cataracts and you will need surgery eventually if you want to be able to see. Um, a thing I would recommend, and this is one of the things I ended up doing, and I am really thankful for it. I remembered that Rusty78609 on his YouTube channel had chronicled his cataract surgery experience back in early 2022. I think it was starting in February. If you go to Rusty78609 and tap playlist, you'll find one on cataract surgery, or you can just do a YouTube search, Rusty78609 cataract surgery, and go to that 9-part playlist, and he will describe the process of having cataract surgery done, from popping in at, I believe it was a Baylor, and finding out about prices, financing if desired, etc. In Rusty's situation, he got one eye done, and with Medicare, he had to pay, I think it was $1,150 per eye. He ended up only getting one eye done. But that kind of brings up the choices that you are confronted with when you begin to consider this surgery. When I saw his series, I didn't know that I had cataracts. I just knew, I hadn't been happy with my vision for quite a while. As it happened last November, it's at the end of 22, my biggest pressing need was I needed hearing aids. I was going to doctor visits and stuff. I had a little incident with my back in December, and just various other medical appointments. And everybody, a lot of that time, people were wearing masks still. Oh man! And so, even if I could get them to remove their mask, I was having a hard time hearing. Anyway, I dealt with that by going to Costco and getting hearing aids. The day that I got my hearing aids, picked them up, I walked out of Costco and looked over to the left, and there was an eye doctor's place there. I couldn't get an appointment, but I walked in, and there was somebody in there, and she set me up with an appointment. And a few days later, I went back, had an eye test, and at the end of it, the lady, the doctor that did the eye test said, getting new glasses isn't going to do you any good because you have cataract in each eye. And a cataract in your eye, one of the symptoms of it is that when you look into lights, like you're driving at night, or it can occur in daytime too, it just depends on what you're trying to see, you get like a starburst effect. And with text or driving, trying to read street signs, or if you're driving somewhere you're not familiar with and you've got cataracts, I'd pull over and regroup. I wasn't driving at night anymore unless it was somewhere I had been many times and I was well familiar with the route, and even then I was having trouble. So anyway, I made an appointment at a place and went and talked to them about cataract surgery. They laid out all the options. I am really fortunate, and this ended up being almost free to me because my wife has insurance through her employer. I'm still employed, but we quit doing company insurance quite a few years ago, and they just started giving us an amount of money extra in our checks because the health insurance was so volatile, and still is. But so with Kim still working, I have that, and I also have Medicare, just Part A and B. I went to the eye place. They gave me all the options, and the whole time I'm thinking about Rusty, and I'm thinking $1,150, and I'm thinking per eye, because I needed both of them done. And mine are roughly about the same as far as what distance I could see from. And I paid $70 to get the standard non-laser distance lenses put in. I had the first one put in about 3 weeks ago, and the second one a little over a week ago, and it has changed my daily life. It's unbelievable. I'm not wearing glasses anymore. I'm just not. And yeah, I'm told the improvements will continue for a month, and that's when I'll go to my last visit, and then we'll address whether I need glasses in any scenario. It's expected that I'll need them for close-up viewing less than 2 feet. But I was reading today in my hearing aid manual, because they've been out of service because I couldn't see, plus I had a problem with one of my ears. So I haven't used them in a few months. I've got them in now because I was able to see well enough to see that really fine print in the little manual that came with them. And there are 2 parts that are kind of maintenance parts, the earpiece, and then another tiny little thing that is a cap that retains the earpiece. For the first time, I was able to see what I was looking at, and actually, even with shaky hand, negotiate getting those changed out. And now both they're working great, thanks to the eye thing. I can read text now right in front of me. I'm not seeing perfect for work yet. I got 3 different monitors I look at, and the one that's farthest off is about probably 6 feet from where my face is when I work. But the text is getting clearer every day. I mean, these recent days I've had noticeable improvement every day, and that's great. So yeah, a month, and then I can figure out if I need glasses in any or whatever scenarios. No problem for me. If I had spent $3,000 per eye, and by the way, that was the next option up. It was laser method, toric lenses, because I have astigmatism, and I'm not going to say they pushed those on me at the eye place, but when you go, you are encouraged to get laser to a degree, or I was. That first level, even with Blue Cross Blue Shield and Medicare, was going to cost me $3,000 per eye. And it was stated I would still need glasses for close-up viewing. The next stage up was $3,000 for one eye and $4,500 for another. That was kind of a situation where you had one eye that saw better at distance and one better close-up, I believe. And then now they have a third kind out, $12,000 per eye with the insurance I have. Whoa. And it's high tech. I mean, so much so that I would almost not trust it, because they put these lenses in, and then you come back and they can adjust them after the fact for lighting, different scenarios. It's crazy. They might be excellent. I don't know. I don't want to go through that much maintenance, and I darn sure don't want to spend that kind of cash. So I did the simple one. I had to buy the drops. It was $70 for 2 bottles of drops, and they're lasting me the whole run up to this last month. And it's excellent, man. It is so excellent. In my case, my cataracts caused me to see yellow. I had no idea until I got the first eye done. It only took probably 18 hours for me to start using that eye and using it a lot more than I had been. And I could sit there and I could look at a TV screen or a book or my Kindle, which I read a lot. And if I focused in a particular way with my left eye, which had not been operated on yet, I could see that half of the screen in yellow. And my right eye, everything was cleared up and, vibrant. I've been seeing yellow for years, and I had no idea. Um, yeah, that cleared up right away. And yeah, by the 24-hour mark after I had that first eye done, I was seeing better already. I mean, it was amazing. And in a couple days after that, it was way better. I missed 2 days' work the first time because day one is surgery, and they give you some stuff to put you out. If you're not out, you're almost out, and so you are. It's a general anesthesia. It was easy. I didn't have a hangover or anything from it. Um, But I couldn't see well enough to work that day because I couldn't see the text on the screen. The next day, same way. I was seeing better, but text was just completely blurred out. And it's essential with what I do to be able to see, because mostly it's numbers, not going to be able to see what I'm doing. Um, when I had the second surgery 2 weeks later, I didn't work the day of surgery because of the anesthesia and all that, and it was later in the day than the first one had been. I didn't work that day. I probably wouldn't have been able to see, but the next day I could, and so those were on Thursdays and Fridays. So Friday after the second I worked, no problem, and it's just gotten nothing but better ever since. So yeah, it's cool. What does it cost without any kind of insurance? I don't know. I don't know. Um, and but watching that 9-part series by Rusty, prices may have gone up since then, but you'll be watching something that's a year and a half old, basically, and it, he'll take you through his journey. What his journey taught me was calm down and give this a look. Don't assume you need to go out and buy the Cadillac or anything, because you don't need it. The standard surgery is done with a scalpel. They've done thousands and thousands and thousands of those. It works. There have been people who have had complications. Yeah, I'm not going to comment anymore on that because I don't really don't know what they are, and I don't know anybody that's had a complication because of it. But it's well worth doing. It's excellent. I got distance lenses in each eye, and I was told I'm going to need glasses for close up. I don't know. I'm seeing close up right now. Now, I view my Kindle on the same or smaller text font than I did a few months ago with my glasses, but now I'm reading without them. I can't say, where this is going to end up, but it's not going to get worse, so it's only going to get better or stay the same. If it stayed the way it was right now, I'd be perfectly happy. If you're going to get cataract surgery, watch Rusty's Cataract Surgery 9-part series and watch it in order. Well worth your time. I've had a lot of my medical stuff going on lately, and I've got more to come. But this is today's video. This made me a lot happier, man. It has improved just about every facet of my life. I'm beginning to realize. Thanks for watching. We'll see you soon with another video. I'll get back to some of the other stuff I do video about. Or hell, it might be another medical. Who knows? But there won't be any drama. No drama about it. Tommy Rance signing out. See ya.